Hello folks and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. And we are here now in the area Elm Shore, right outside Twin Elms. This is the second breach for the quest for Sagani. So here we go. The Adra Arch looms in front of you, just as you saw it through Persoc's eyes. Sagani turns, watching the trees for movement. As the arch shadow falls over you, the wooded shore fades into a different scene. Standing in front of another forest, blackened, bare trunks claw their way out of the soil and keep a solemn vigil over the young trees and tender shrubs. You move slowly through the woods and the ruins scattered throughout them. Stone pillars and broken arches show the bones of some destroyed buildings. Between and amidst it all are elves and orlons, their faces painted and their bows drawn. Burnt trees, crumbling ruins. Where is this? No one seems to recognize it. See the next location. Against arrows in a quiver before adjusting the weight on their shoulders.
I always get a strange feeling near the end of a hunt. Like an itch on the end of my nose. I feel like we're close.
I'm surprised.
After all this time. A part of me had already accepted that I'd never find him. That I'd be stuck wandering like this forever. I'll admit, I didn't believe you at first. Still didn't until now.
What
I
changed?
haven't spent this much time around anyone since the long hunts in Nasitak. But I've gotten to know you, seen how you deal with Kith. Whatever else you turn out to be when we find Theos, you're honest. I know you wouldn't lead me astray in this.
What I mean is thanks. No one's done this much for me in a very long time. Feels almost like I'm part of a village again. And what will you do when this is over?
Good question.
It's been hard to see a purpose beyond the last 5 years, but lately I've started to realize just how much Persoc shaped our village, how his efforts and sacrifices added up, made us stronger. Bringing his blessing back to Basuk will strengthen us and draw us even closer together, and I'm proud to know that I'll be the one returning with it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we've got to find Persoc, as well as your quarry, Gwynfrelyn. Should give me time to figure out what I'll say to him. What do you think
I
you'll
guess
tell
that
him?
depends on who he is now. I'd like to think that traveling for 5 years entitles me to give him a solid earful about all of it. But what really matters to someone in Persoc's position? The village he left behind? The family he likely won't remember?
If I had accomplished as much as Persoc, I'd want to hear about it. New person now, I'm not sure any of it really matters. Really know what to do. I wish my fractured memories told me more about the people closest to me.
Must be lonely not knowing a thing like that. I guess I've taken that much for granted.
Anyway, here's to finding our men soon. About something else. No, it's not. Let's just move onward. Also, there's this bush. There's a bird in the bush.
I shall.
A bird for the one quest. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any other use for anything here. We could make another attempt at the stupid fight up there at Elm Shore Cave, but I'm not going to do that right now. I will attempt that off camera again. You're not going to see that fight on camera ever, I don't think, because it just pisses me off too friggin' much. Okay, anyway, moving on. We're going to North Weald this time, and this time we're going to clear out North Weald and hopefully, find what we're looking for. I also happen to know that North Weald is the third and, as it will turn out, final location to find Persoc himself.
A campfire
The
would
figurine.
be good.
It's glowing.
Yeah. Good for you. We'll have to rest sometime soon, but I'm not prepared to entirely do that just yet. Oh, hi. Hi, wolves. How you doing? Oh, you're about to be doing far more poorly than you are right this second, I can tell you that much right now.
Your thoughts.
Like I said, far more poorly than you think. Far more poorly than you're doing right now. And you're done. You're done. You're done. Very, very done. Craft the deer wooden. Find the expedition. Food arrows and are fletched with stuff. Do not search
I
this
shall.
body. Apparently not. Anyway, yeah, this is the final location. These would be the ruins that it spoke of, and trees and such things. Almost unreadable under layer of thick moss, homage to Hylea. Considering her temple is not too far from here, that's not very surprising. Boar. Number of boars, in fact. Probably should be stealth while we're running through here willy-nilly, but
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for
don't entirely know that I want to do that. At the same time, I don't entirely know I don't want to do that. Over here, hurry! Oh, hi. It's you. Swineth hides in the tall underbrush. Twigs poke out of her hair. Chunks of dried mud clean waist-high of her leather leggings. Quiet! Keep low. Take a look. My friends are up there, over the lip of the hill. There were signs of battle at the camp. It wasn't fast enough. Poxford and Fanes. Magon burned them all. What's going on? The Fanes must have caught the scent and rushed the group. Some of my friends are still alive, but the Fanes have them surrounded. The expedition, or remains of it, is taking cover in some ruins above those cliffs. The Fanes must be toying with them or letting them starve a bit before the next attack. We need to act or they're as good as dead. How'd the Fanes get here? I cut a decoy path, set false campfires, and dusted every footprint I could find. Slow much. See what I can do. Maybe you can find a way around the Fanes. There's got to be another way up to that ridge. You aren't dressed like my men. Perhaps you could try talking to the Fanes. They might not think you're with us. Please help. I already have enough friends to bury. Yeah, we will help, but there is... I believe you end up having a choice here. You end up having the choice of rather you help her or you help the Fanes. I'm going to help them because I don't feel that they deserve to die just because the Fanes... They're defending their territory, which is all well and good, but... Let's not go that direction just yet, though. Follow the river a little bit. Oh, a swamp lurker. Hi. Oh, a bunch of swamp lurkers. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Smash. Alright, cut across them from that side. There we go. And you still have enough to do something else. If I want to do something else. Alright, there's one down. One attacking the wolf there is down. Yeah, we did some major damage with those two attacks. Definitely was helpful. Because it definitely weakened the lurkers there. You need some more armor. You're not doing so great.
Indeed.
Great Rain Blight.
Yes.
Holy crap storms. There's a lot of these bastards. Well, let's see. You might be at a better angle to hit both of them. Yeah, just barely. And you... hit both of them. Good.
I shall.
Okay, engage the greater ones. Okay, you've got them pretty tied up, so not really too bad there. And you're all dead. You've gotten to where we're doing pretty good. I just need
I shall.
boot lies half buried in mud, as if it were flushed from upstream. Oh, hi.
Those wounds. They look like they came from a Stelgar's claws.
Beneath the raging waterfall, the corpse of an elven Glenfothin hunter lies shattered against the rocks. Broken bones protrude through the skin, but you also notice deep parallel cuts in the rotting flesh. The slashes trace almost every part of the body as if it had been ravaged by a dozen blades. The man probably died before his fall from the cliffs above. You touch the dead elf's forehead, droplets of water glistening down its purple surface, and feel a sudden jolt from the hunter's lingering essence. The world around you fades away. You're walking among the underbrush without making a sound. Moonlight catches sight of your arms, shining them pale. But you quickly dart again into the shadows of the giant trees in the north weald. Your blood brother is not so deft as you expected. Look at him, frail, unaware. He doesn't deserve to share the glory of this hunt. It's been countless seasons since a Stelgar like this one, twice the size of its lesser kin, has roamed the forests near Twin Elms. Arthwin fell for that trick. You almost felt pity for him, but you convinced yourself that he'd only get in the way once the killing begins. He'll be safer by the river, expecting that you'll flank the Stelgar as he descends to have his fill of calm water. But this kill will be only yours. The Stelgar is larger than you imagined. It stands without fear atop the waterfall's bridge, its silhouette cutting a monstrous hole against the mantle of the night sky. A beast of legend, a true hunter. Your hand tightens around the shaft of your father's spear. The weight feels balanced, just right as you prepare the throw. You put everything into it. The spear flies true and hits its mark. The Stelgar didn't even hear a sound. Its blood spills bright on the rocks, yet it stands unfazed. The beast pounces. Moonlight shines over its great fangs. Your hands draw your blades without a second thought as you lunge forward to meet this monster. It's fast. It's ripping your flesh apart. You stab at the darkness engulfing you deep, again and again, but there's no slowing its embrace. And that gives us a glimpse of what the one dude's soul has become. For he is the Stelgar. Oh, Eels. Don't make me laugh, Eels. That totally didn't do what I wanted it to do. Same thing. Just... Oh, well, there's that.
Oh? I shall.
Okay. Journey continues. Bear! Bear. Dead bear. Very dead bear. Holy crap, you didn't die very easily there, bear. Wow. That was pathetic. Died so quick and easy that I didn't even know you were dead. Until you were dead. Dragon. These guys are nasty. These things are a bit nasty. Oh, crap. Let's, just your range weapons. Open up everything we've got on the Sundraga creature. Put up everything we've got on it. Boom, you're dead.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Your thoughts.
That's the other thing with her. She gains the, her being, and grieving mother there. She gains her focus quicker than the main character does. Considerably quicker, in fact.
Spot on!
And Deer's just over there, taking away. Not have her fall, please. Yeah, Adra beetles are dangerous, so we need to be careful with that.
I'd say it's time to get a campfire going and let sleep follow.
This here is the passage up to the temple, where we will fight the dragon. Possibly this episode, possibly next, depending on... Okay, so a large boulder appears to have fallen into the road somewhere above, and it now sits squarely in your path. Use a hammer and chisel to clear the way. Section of the boulder splits away. You hear the echoing clatter of the rocks tumbling down the side of the cliff. The sound seems to stir something overhead. A shadow crosses the path, quick as lightning, and vanishes before you can catch a glimpse of what has cast it. But you do see the rapidly growing silhouettes of several more rocks flung down at you from above. Scrambling to action, the party ducks under a small rocky protrusion along the cliff face, but Gwenflin stumbles and is left just short of shelter. A sudden hailstorm of fist-sized rocks and scattered debris rains down upon them. She leaps to safety. The final distance to safety. After a short while, the thunder and rumble of falling stones dissipates. Your ordeal passed, you continue to climb, and the rest of the journey proceeds without incident. At last, you find yourself at the base of a final twisting set of steps, above which you can see the towering pillars of Hylea's nest. Well, I hadn't intended to come up here, but now that we're here, I suppose I can save the game. You have a concussion and bruised ribs. This seriously affected your capabilities. Oh, Grieving Mother leveled. Let's level her up real quick. We want lore and survival. There's a reason for this. Oh, you have really good stealth. I think we're gonna go with tactical meld. I don't know that I care about that too much. Dual-wield attack speed might be the way to go here, actually. In fact, I think it definitely is the way to go. Okay. Now we need to rest. Because the party has debuffs and we're hurt and all sorts of just bad things, so... So we still got construction going on there. Okay, let's real quick save again, just because we've rested and we've done some stuff, so...
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Okay. Now here, we definitely want to be in stealth, because we don't want to trigger this dragon. We're ready for him. Edges of the bones are brittle and blackened. There's 3 big dragons in this game. We fought one of them already. The third one is the final fight at the end of the Endless Paths. Oh. Oh, you're a big one.
Right. What's the plan again?
Get eaten. As you reach the summit of the mountain, a gust of wind stirs the air. You hear a noise like the snapping of sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, shaking the ground beneath your feet. It draws itself up to its full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back, and the ridge of its spine are covered with magnificent plumage. Hisses at you, and while the sound is unlike any language you've ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
Snorts a stream of sulphurous vapor. A small worm crouches in the corner of the temple behind the dragon. Careful, Watcher. Her mind is on edge, not with hunger, but with fear. It was a little more dangerous than a mother defending her offspring. I've been sent to get you to leave so that Hylea's worshippers may return. Heat from the beast's roar sears your face. It lashes in a flurry of scales and feathers. Okay, apparently it doesn't want to leave. I think you can actually talk to it, and I think there's a way to get it to not leave, but not try and kill you. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see here. Alright, what I think I want you to do, I want you guys to hold back for just a second. Let the others run in, but you two I want to hold back. Holy shit. Okay, we were not prepared for that. Oops. Shit, that was the autosave, not the quick save. Oh well. Well, that was short-lived. It almost killed me in one fucking breath. That's okay. I actually kind of wanted to try and talk to it a little more effectively here.
Certainly.
Alright, well, there's clearly no point in trying to hide behind, trying to sneak, because sneaking doesn't work. One thing we do perhaps want to do, though, is spread ourselves out some.
Que?
So that when it does its breath attack, it can't
Point the way.
do what it just did, basically, and wipe us all out in one blow.
Hey.
Shh.
Okay, there we go. Let's try and talk to it.
And now the fun begins.
Vermin invade.
You have Yon
I
here.
will protect my last hatchling to the death. And that death will be yours, rodent.
Hylea is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
Is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
The dragon runs a forked tongue over teeth the size of short swords. A chunk of flesh is lodged between two of its cuspids. Raising your offspring here would honor Hylea. Your offspring will kill many. If you stay, you have to leave. I'm tempted to talk it down and convince it to be friendly. The problem with that is that there's a number of objectives, achievement type things to kill all the dragons. So, which I would really like to be able to get. So, So many, if you stay, you have to leave. Yeah, it doesn't like the idea of leaving. Leaving is not a thing it is prepared to do. Or apparently willing to do. Alright, so move in, guys. Move in and hit the thing from behind. Let's throw down some firepower, shall we? Okay, both of you, move in down here. Hammer away. Oh, it moved. Oh, it moved. Oh, Wormling. Wormling. Crap, 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 crap. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's bad.
This thing isn't.
This is bad.
Doing the job.
Alright, so let's do link up. And link up.
Try something else.
Okay, so you're casting spell. We need some healing. Primarily on those two. Well, the wolf is down already. Damn, that didn't last long. And now you're down. Oh, good. Alright, so revive the fallen.
My thoughts were dust.
I don't know if you did or not. It doesn't seem to have done all that I wanted it to do. Okay, so that revives them. Now I need you to throw down another healing spell because everybody's pretty messed up. Where the hell are you hurt? It's like a damn mile from it. That doesn't even make sense. Seriously, what the fuck? What is it doing that... Hail Lash.
Not quite.
Okay. Nice ability you have there that doesn't even show up as a thing. Come on, guys, wake the hell up.
Not quite.
Y'all are so busy being stunned that you can't do anything.
This thing isn't doing the job.
It is hurt pretty bad, so there is that. Get that down on her. That'll revive her. Get her up. Get yourself out of there. Alright, restore critical. I wish there really needs to be a larger area of effect healing spell. That revive? It did. Okay. Did indeed. Oh good. Oh good. They're way too far apart to be able to,
After an Itamok.
Oh, there goes the baby. Okay, now we definitely need to do reviving now. Actually, you get two more revives. You have enough to do 2 revives. Alright, now get yourself back. Get the hell out of the combat area.
Tell me.
Go away, stupid thing. All of your attributes. Gain endurance.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Alright, get back and start doing that instead. I think that is going to be a better, safer option in the grand scheme of things.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Not quite.
Ooh, Adra beetles. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's throw down some more spells. Okay, that throws that down. Toss out a blessing. Please don't get close. Please don't get so close. Okay, do one of these on... Actually, no, do it on yourself, because you're doing so great. Alright, how... Okay, it's almost dead, actually.
Come on.
Oh, now you're dead.
Palutena, hang it.
Alright, revive? I don't even know who I'd want to revive here. Actually, probably need to revive her. Really. Realistically, we probably should revive, what's-her-face, because she might actually be able to do enough damage to, accomplish something. I don't know if High Strike will do anything, but it might.
Yes.
This thing
Get
isn't.
I
yourself
wish you
away.
no harm.
Get out. Oh, okay. It didn't do what I thought it was about to do. I thought he was about to, try and nail me with a, I thought he was about to try and nail me with a spell, so I was like, well, you better move, but he didn't do what I thought he was doing, so... See, I revived her because she can, she has the best chance, better really than the main character does, of gaining her, enough of, focus to be able to do an attack again.
Here's a lesson to be taught.
This thing isn't doing the job.
And you're dead. Alright.
Oh?
There we go. So there's one of the dragons down. Bunch of dragon meat so we can make some of those really cool food things, and Sky Dragon Eye, which also will be useful. Ooh, a grimoire. These potions back on your bar, please. pick that up. Another diamond, which will be useful. Ooh, a weapon.
Indeed.
Alright, well, there we go. Dragon killed. Ooh, a rain. A really good rain, too. Might +3. Nice. That probably should go to you. Or maybe not, though. Actually, you're not really a damage-dealing person. You're neither set up to be a damage-dealing person, nor are you, in reality, a damage-dealing person. So maybe it should go to you instead. Because you are a damage-dealing person. Okay, what about this that we found? Stunning, might, and fine. Honestly, the might is actually not that good, because if it was +2 or something, it would be good. But as it is, I actually feel like it's taking away... I feel like it's taking away from what you can actually accomplish. So it would make it very hard to put on Superb and some of these others. Same thing with the stunning, really. Although the stunning is more interesting than... is actually more useful than the might.
Yes.
Like, half the time is going to be overwritten by other equipment that you're using. Because might +1 is clearly not as good as might +3, which, you know, any good main melee combat person is what you're gonna, you know, you're gonna want to have one of your, one of your might +3 weapons on there. So, alright, let's return to North Weald real quick. We can knock out this area. And then we will have accomplished 2 areas on in this episode, so that'll buy me some more...
The figurine. It's glowing.
Some more time in episodes than I expected to have, really. Ooh, Pelagine is almost dead. Well, she can survive for now, but she will need to be, we'll need to keep an eye on her. She's not doing quite so great as I would like. Oh, that definitely should have hit that. Should have hit that second one. Should have.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Apparently didn't, though. I call some bullshit. Alright, switch you back to melee, people. You do a lot more damage in melee than you do at ranged. Not least of which because you can shoot much faster. Or can attack much faster.
Certainly.
Okay, and this went nowhere. Good to know. Yeah, the half-hour episode bark went off during the fight with the dragon there. Oh, what happened? Ah. Come upon a clearing and see a group of Gunfathans standing in a circle. Singani glances from the outer statue to the hunters looking for a connection. Meanwhile, the hunters turn to notice you. Their bows are drawn.
You mock us? Even the keepers of the stone will honor us after this hunt.
Step aside and turn to you, and as they do, you see something on the ground behind them. Lying amidst the ferns is a white stag. Dark blood bars its brilliant coat, and its sides tremble with quick, shallow breaths. You feel a presence in the beast, something ancient and familiar. Before you can speak, something thumps to the ground. You look down and see the Adra bear, its bright glow flickering.
Arc shadow.
Sugani draws up beside you, her wide eyes fixing on the dying stag. He realizes what he's seen and covers his mouth. Oh, sorry, Sagani. One of the hunters takes a step forward and Sagani raises her bow and arrow
Any
knocked.
closer and you'll bleed out next to him.
Her voice is low and
I never
tremulous.
thought
Watch the great
I'd
beast labored
prepared
breathing.
myself to meet a stranger. To share the honor and history of my village with someone who had no knowledge of us. Even someone who'd scorn our way of life.
If you're gonna do this, you've gotta hurry.
I was going to tell him about the years of abundance in Masuk. How his granddaughters have hunted caribou, and his grandsons made our walls strong. But he'll be gone in minutes.
Remind him of his impact. Heals by the fallen stag, placing her hand on its head, she begins speaking. Tells Persak of prosperous decades of the grain trade that has sustained them through long winters. She recites the stories told about him and speaks to the new elders who have followed in his footsteps. Stag takes a final shuddering breath and falls still.
If you've finished your chanting, we need to get to work before the meat spoils.
Have you no respect? A great soul inhabited this body.
Takes a lustreless Audra figure.
And it's gone now. What's left is our kill.
Guys are not very good hunters. You show so little
Coming
regard.
from people who revere stones and long-dead Audra.
She slanders the builders.
Well, you've performed your ritual, Sagani. Let them have theirs.
I see your point.
There's no point in fighting them now because it's already too late. Unfortunately. Alright, let's see what's in this cave here. Forest lurkers and a Pugra. I don't know how you say those things. Whatever. You get the point. A beastie.
Yes.
Okay, switch you guys to ranged because I want the tanking people up front. And now, let's throw out some damage. Toss down one of those. Actually... control one of the force lurkers for a moment. Yay! That'll give them some problems. Alright, let's do that. Alright, the recall agony and the stain on that should mess him up pretty good.
The archers vote for you.
Spot on.
And there we go. Enemies cleared. Fortunately, what's-her-face is now very badly hurt. Oh, I was gonna say, don't tell me there's another fight. There is. Of course there is. Alright, switch you to ranged.
secrets must flow deep.
Come on, behind him. You're on the other side of the Cobra there, actually. Uh-oh. That looks like a problem. Major problem inbound. That would hurt everybody. Don't do that. Where the hell is he? Hey, buddy. Get over here real quick. Before she dies. Oh, too late. Too late. Oh god. What? Whoa, how do you have 99? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh?
That doesn't even make sense. Whatever.
I shall.
Alright, what'd you have? Attack bonus. Useless club. Take the boots. That's the stuff, put it in the inventory. And we do need to rest before we get into another big fight, because she's basically dead. And we have no healing spells from the page. He's used all of his spells already, so we will need to rest here. Preferably quickly. Before we go into exploring the rest of what remains here, we need to rest. Fortunately, that was my last
Have a
camping
moment to
supply.
talk.
Your eyes open to a familiar scene. Durant sits with the staff laid across his lap, a malignant flame sprouting from one end. He's difficult to make out, his features soft, bleeding together, but the staff you can see clearly. Its etchings aglow in molten orange. Through Durant's face is difficult to distinguish. There is no mistaking the hardened expression, the furrowed brow. His voice hisses and sputters, low and unintelligible, as though having a private argument with the staff. Traces of spittle catch the firelight as they fly from his lips like sparks. And you're surprised there's a female figure behind him. You're about to call out a warning when you realize that it is the Magron statue where you met Durance at the fork. Yet, she seemed almost alive for a moment. Her cast shadow seemed as if it was moving, cloaked, then it is still, frozen with the night at its back. There's something odd about one of the symbols, a circle of 12 smaller circles. One of the small circles glows brightly, but the other 11 give off little light. They flicker and fade like dying embers. Between his hissing curses, Durance lowers his face close to the staff and blows on the fading circles with panicked rapidity. Coaxing light from them, but they do not ignite. One by one, the light of the circles dies and smoke rises. Durance hurls the staff at his feet and clatters to the ground. Its edges have become soft, difficult to find. Like its owner, the staff has become a blur. You close your eyes and reopen them, and Durance is there, picking up a staff from the ground, but the blur is gone and you are awake. We will talk to them probably at the beginning of next episode. We've spent enough time discussing stuff with people. Ooh, what's this? Elder Stilgar. Holy crap, there's a bunch of these guys. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, jeez. Oh, geez. No, 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 no. Where the hell do you think you're going there, buddy? We'll throw that down real quick. Throw out an attack on the Stilgar when it dead. Boom, there goes one of them. Alright, we need to get the damage dealt out here as quick as possible, so we need to remove threats as quickly as we can. And the wolf does not last long. He dies like every 5 minutes.
Yes,
Oh. Fight is over.
indeed.
Why are we still in combat? What, because there's more of them? They weren't engaged with us though. Why were we still in combat? This doesn't make any damn sense.
My boat.
There. Can we drop out of combat now, please? Oh, huh. Why are we still in combat, game? Holy shit. Run the hell away!
Tell me.
Okay, this is really weird. It's starting to piss me off, actually. Because I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Because it really shouldn't be.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Resolve the stalemate. How have we resolved
Oh.
the stalemate? That doesn't even make sense to me. What do we do to resolve the
I shall.
stalemate? I don't know. Over ground hardened by dried blood and stomped leaves, the corpse of a giant Stilgar crawls with flies. Its flesh has been pierced and cut as if stabbed by spears and slashed by swords. Touch the dead Stilgar's flank, a cloud of flies stirs the air, and suddenly you feel the creature's remaining essence. The world around fades away. The pack rests. Rocks shelter the youth, full bellies. You turn away and look beyond the trees. The moon breaks over the swaying canopy. A scent in the air stirs a tingling in your mouth. You slide into the shadows. The taste of the hunt filling your nostrils. Light shines in the stones by the water that falls. Prey down below. Two-legged, hair like dry grass. It moves near the water that flows. Thin legs, slow, noisy, unaware. It holds a sharp stick. Two-legged hunter, weak hunter, prey. Close to prey. Bright moon, prey into the dark. Pain! Pain on your side. A sharp stick pokes out of your flank. You roar and shake it. It snaps, breaking on the stones. Wet stones, your blood. These rustle. You look. Another two-legged. Another hunter. Thick legs. Silent steps. Striped face. Strong hunter. Enemy. You leap, aiming at its neck. It moves fast. Your claws find flesh, ripping it deep, ripping it down. Wet leaves. Two-legged blood. It howls. It fights back. Long claws cut through the air. They slash at your flesh. More pain. Sharp pain. You strike. It strikes. Hot blood in your claws. Hot cuts in your chest. The world goes red. Your strength fails. You can't breathe. The two-legged hunter looks down. Wet ground. Our ground. Sharp stick above its head. Bright moon above its head. Strong hunter. The world goes dark.
Oh?
So it killed that one hunter, but it appears that hunter killed him, too. I don't know. Apparently, we Mercy of the Tribes. What? I don't understand. Aided the Deerwood expedition, they were safe from immediate harm. What? I don't understand. Oh, maybe because we cleared the north here, so they have a clear path to escape without having to fight the actual guys. Stop, friend or foe? The man in blood-soaked armor points his blade at you, and his wounded and weary comrades flock into position behind him. A trickle of blood runs from a cut. You're not Glenfathan. I'm Magaran, friend or foe? On down, I'm a friend. Sword still points at you. A rare and welcome sight. Friends this far from home. He lets the weight of his sword lower his arm. Look at us, hiding in the rocks and holding in our guts. The fangs, they bloodied us and now we're trapped. Swen sent me. What happened? She's a resourceful girl. We assume the Glenfathans killed her before coming upon us. I'm relieved she's alive. Doubly relieved she brought help. Tribesmen ambushed us just as we made camp. The fight was a lopsided slaughter. In the melee, someone ripped through the campfire. We were lucky in that regard. The stench of burning flesh and the choking smoke obscured the scene. A few of us managed to withdraw. Oh, someone tripped through it. We ran to these ruins to a group, and now we're trapped. The face painters are just south of our position. They have us cornered. No doubt they're happy to let us starve while they rest and rebuild their strength before attacking anew. Can you flee to the north? We could run that way, maybe invade the Glenfathans if they're quick, but we spotted a pack of Stalgars up there. Given the options, I'd rather some face painters kill me right quick than we die slowly, bite by bite, to a feral cat. If I didn't know any better, I'd wait till those beasts are working with the tribesmen. I'm sure they're just following their stomachs. Just look at us limping on our injuries and covered in blood. We must smell like a butcher's shop. At least you didn't lose your locket. Focusing on the positive. This is for my son, for when he's old enough to be trusted with such things. Born a few months ago, not hollow, Hylea be praised. Told my beloved the child would want for nothing. Probably should also have promised her I wouldn't throw my life away treasure hunting in Glenfath. Here's hoping the boy gets his smarts from the mother's side of the family. I cleared the northern woods, they won't bother you. All of them? Hear that, boys? Looks like we've got a way out. Get to it. They cheer, the voices kindled with purpose, and spring into march. Esmer raises his fist and shakes it. Flock of dances have jerked into life. The captain nods and gives you one last look before joining his companions. Pearl. More goodies. Oh, you guys are really close. Damn. You aided the mercenaries, now we will cleanse the stain you mark upon these lands. Oh. Hi. Hi, guys. How's it going? Like, right on top of you already, so... I'm guessing we can't talk this out, can we? Oh, probably not. That's alright. Gonna do a lot of damage to him, but I'm okay with that for the moment. Just gonna tear the hell out of the Glenfathans there. Boom! Like I said, gonna tear the hell out of the Glenfathans. Blew you guys into bloody chunks right there. Surprise. Your first blade is about to fall. Is it just me, or has the, just me, or has the generation of stuff of focus really gotten like crazy for both of them? Ooh, a unique bow that she could use. Nice. Exceptional swords. Cool. Exceptional leather armor. That to her too. Alright, let's check out that stuff then. So she just has a regular bow. It is exceptional though, but perception accuracy. Oh, it's accuracy plus 30. Eh. Nah. I think my bow is better. Only usable right ranger, right? Yeah. So, useless, basically, to me. Survivor. Survivor. We'll add survival. Whatever. I don't know. This has speed, range deflection, and preservation. But has no quality things on it. Alright, well, let's add that enchantment there. That'll help her be tougher. Alright, I'll fiddle with inventory stuff off camera. Okay, well, we cleared them. Now, did this... I was wondering if it had affected my reputation. Doesn't seem like it did. Not even with the fang. I don't know. So there's another adventure. We can assign you once more. You need to return to do that attack at some point. I'll probably just do that off camera though, because it's not exactly super important. Cave, bridge. Okay, I think I've done everything that there needs to be done in this area. Ah, you did it! We'll be chanting your name back in the gift. Everyone will know what you've done for us, I promise. But you're the type to deserve more than just praise. Coin, weaponry, or if nothing tangible suits your fancy, I'd gladly share my skills with you. I wonder what kind of weapon you would give me. Let's get skills. I was hoping you'd say that. And you spend as much time as I do in the ruins, you learn to strike first, and strike without warning. The key is efficiency of movement. Place all your weight in the final step when you're ready to strike. I think you've got the grasp of it. I'm honored I could teach you something new.
Oh?
Dungeon Delver. And what does that do? Ah. It's crit damage. Okay, not bad.
Yes.
Adds damage potential, so I'll take it, I guess. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode, folks. We did the Temple of Hylea and Northweald this episode. Next, we have to return to Elm's Reach and do the last of the gods' quests and then talk to the gods. And after that, we will return to Caed Nua, probably, to do our one defense there, which I will probably do off camera. And then we need to go to Raedric's Hold. And then following that, the last thing, basically, that really needs to be done is the conversation with, or the assault upon the Endless Paths. And most of that I'm going to do off camera, because that is like 15 levels or something of the paths, and there's no way I'm going to do all of that. Absolutely no way I'm going to do all of that on camera. That's not going to be a thing. That's just not going to be a thing. So I'm not even going to pretend to try on that one. Not even going to pretend to try. Alright, well, I will see you folks next time, though. Take it easy. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. I will see you later. Bye-bye.